Today we're going to be reading the book, The Sky Tree, Seeing Science Through Art, because this tree will give us inspiration for making a tree painting today. And you will be needing watercolors and a little cup of water, a paintbrush, your sketch pad, and a pencil. If you do not have watercolors, that's okay. You can still use other supplies like crayons or colored pencils. And so I'm going to go ahead and start reading this book, Sky Tree, and I want you to be thinking about how the tree changes through the seasons. And this book is by Thomas Lockhart. Thomas Lockhart is also the artist who painted all of the pictures in this book. Once a tree stood alone on a hill by the river. Through the long days, its leaves fluttered in the soft summer breeze. When you look at this painting of the tree on a hill, can you remember how you felt on a perfect summer day? But then the days grew shorter and the nights longer. The winds became cold and the tree began to change. This is the same tree in the same place. What makes this painting different? Autumn came. The leaves of the tree turned gold, orange, and red. Squirrels hurried to store nuts and acorns. What does this painting show us about autumn colors? The sun rose later each day. One morning, light glistened on a thin silver frost. By the end of the day, many leaves began to fall, first one and then another. Why does this painting make you feel sad? Is the tree dying? On a gray day, an old snapping turtle buried herself in the river mud, where she would sleep until spring. The tree's bare branches reached toward the sky. The clouds opened, and for a moment, the sky filled the branches. Why is this painting so strange and startling? On a misty morning, a flock of birds landed where the tree's leaves had been. The birds chirped, squabbled, and sang, but suddenly their wings beat the air and they flew away. How does this painting capture the feeling of a misty day? Clouds gathered and filled the tree's empty branches and then drifted away. How does this painting show how water in the air changes the way we see things? Ice formed on the river's edge. With its roots deep in the earth, the tree stood ready for winter. Does this painting make you feel as if something is about to happen? Snows fell. Snug in their nest, a family of squirrels huddled close through the cold winter days. How does this painting capture the stillness of a snowy day? At night, millions of stars twinkled among the branches of the tree. Beneath the river ice, the old snapping turtle slept. The world was waiting for spring. Does this painting make you feel small? Late one afternoon, a golden light streamed through the clouds and warmed the tree. The ice on the river began to melt, and the snow disappeared into the ground. How does this painting show that the winter is ending? The smell of wet earth filled the air. Squirrels raced through the fresh grass and up the tree. Sap rose to the tree's tight buds. Does this painting make you feel hopeful? The old snapper crawled out of the mud to lay her eggs on the warm hillside. The tree's leaves uncurled in the spring sunlight, and the birds returned to build nests for their young. Now the tree is full and round again. What does this painting make you feel about summer? The tree stood on the hill by the river. Once again, its leaves fluttered in the soft summer breeze. Why do you think this book is called Sky Tree? So, as I said, we're going to do a painting. So I want you to be thinking about how you want your tree to look. You can put your tree on a hill similar to the sky tree with just a little bit of land beneath it. And you could put anything in the background, but definitely a sky. So which kind of sky? When we looked through the book, the sky kept changing, and it was different through all the seasons. So be thinking about the color you want your sky to be. Is it going to be a bright, clear, sunny day, misty or foggy? Is it going to be later in the evening? Is the sky going to be darker and cooler colors like winter? Are you going to have stars in the sky? Or are you going to have a bright sun, sunset? What kind of sky do you want with your tree?